Well, hello, WSU Tech, and welcome back to our live stream for Accessibility Awareness Day. This is our second stream of the day, and we are going to get some updates on the training. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard. We're also going to take a look at the training in Canvas and talk a little bit about why we are having this kind of a training at this point in time. And then we are going to have our second trivia question opportunity, a little bit of disability history. So let's get started. I am just going to actually start in Canvas on my dashboard, and let me share my screen with you. Now, my screen may look a little bit different, but this is your Canvas dashboard. And if you haven't already been in here, if you're enrolled in the accessibility training, when you first get in, you might have a notification that asks you to accept being in the training. And that's really important because if you don't accept it, it's not going to show up in your dashboard. So it will show up for you, and you will be able to select it like so. And so once we have that open, you're going to see a little bit of an intro that just tells you kind of how to get started using, you can either select modules here or go over to the side and select modules. Let me change to student view so that you see it from your perspective. Awesome. Okay, so if you jump into this and you scroll past the initial banner that has the welcome, mind you, this also tells you the training length, approximately 30 to 45 minutes. That is on the long end of this training. So people have been telling me it's been more like 15 to 20. So that might ease some of your concerns. Anyway, there's also this piece on navigating the course. And then my favorite part, the embedded leaderboard. So I actually have this embedded from Canva, and I'm updating it every time that I go and look at the gradebook and update all of the completions. For those of you faculty who are competing, I have to say you all are doing an amazing job. Second place has already shifted from like 3 different people just in the last 2 hours. The white team was and still is ahead, but yellow and purple are creeping up. So it's still anybody's game. And I just want to encourage everyone to, have a little team camaraderie. And, some people may not be able to complete things until after they're out of classes. And that's just, there's no perfect time to do any of these, but still you're a team. So I love the team spirit that I'm seeing in the emails. Keep it up, WSU Tech. You're awesome. But let's look at the actual training itself, because we are, some of us, new to Canvas, and it doesn't hurt to just take a peek. So when you open the modules, you'll see there are 2 modules here. Module 1, and it has a description, a training overview. This is important because it tells you what you have to do to be successful, right? And the biggest part of that is to know that you have to take the comprehensive quiz with an 80% or better. You can take it as many times as you like, as you need to even. 80% gets you a S, and 90% and above gets you an E. And we will be able to share those results with deans and program directors so that people can see you excel. But S is perfectly fine as well. If for some reason you do not get 80%, just take it again until you do. Then if we go to the next item in this module, I can either use my little next button to navigate around. This is going to open the video lesson. So these are in Panopto. If you want to watch it in Panopto, you can select this. Here's the caption button if you want to turn on the captions. And then also, I'm going to go back out to the module as a whole. You can see that there's a PowerPoint. That's the same PowerPoint that I use in the video in case you need it for reference. And these will get built out even more as time goes by, because this training's going to live in Canvas just like our old trainings lived in Blackboard. There are resource documents for both Module 1 and 2 that have some of the resources I use to create the training and others. So feel free, if you really want to dive in, to look at the Canvas accessibility standards and check out those other resources. The one thing that I would say is when you are working with the accessibility checker in the Canvas text editor, just remember that when we get Ally, that is going to bring our meters and everything back, and then you'll actually have two text editors, but Ally is the one that we use for reporting. This is just a great way for you to get a head start on making sure that all of the text of your Canvas course is going to be accessible. And then once we get Ally, we'll be able to see our files and some of the other things that Ally looks for. So that's why we're having this training. And I hope that you'll also take a look at some of the resources for the other Canvas accessibility features. I actually found some of these helpful for myself, and they may be really helpful for students. So that is the spring training. It's very simple. It's quick. Your comprehensive course quiz is here. Like I said, you can take it as many times as you need to. And that is all I have on Canvas training. I do want to open up our accessibility YouTube channel community and check out some updates. So in case you didn't see it, we launched our first A-Team Presents video of the day, which is Jenna and the geriatric suit. This was not only a delight to make with these ladies, but a lot of fun and very informative. You should always all stop in the collab and ask Jenna how it felt to be in the suit. But anyway, you can check out that here. And for those of you who weren't sure where the community tab is, it's right above. So if you have your home for the channel, you've got videos, you've got the live streams, and then you've also got playlists and community. And when you go to the community, you can check out the pictures that people have sent in. Josephine has sent in a bunch of pictures to the participation competition, showing the wonderful first live stream of the day. And we have updates on videos, and the trivia questions will be here. So trivia question 1, it's here. You can still see it. You can still comment until 2:30. Don't forget, you can also email me your answer. And in those comments, you can see what people think. So for instance, Kendra thinks that the extreme sport that I did was to try being a rodeo clown. Always something that's fascinated me. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. The next trivia question will get posted here as well, just as soon as I ask it in this stream. So let me take back a look and see if there are any questions or comments in the chat, which I'm not seeing at the moment. And with that, we will look at the next trivia question. And I just need to pull that up real quick. For any of you watching the live stream right now, or anyone who may watch it later, what is one thing that you might be doing today to celebrate accessibility? I'd love to know if you are watching the accessibility appetizers playlists. I have heard for a fact that Ellen Hurdler, a member of staff, has already watched all 10. That's 10 entries into the staff competition. So way to go, Ellen. Let me know here in the chat or send me an email. Let me know what you are doing to celebrate Accessibility Awareness Day, and I will make sure to feature you in the community. Almost got this here. Let me just share my screen again. All right, it's time for trivia question number 2, and then we can all go have some lunch. Trivia question number 2. The Americans with Disabilities Act, or the ADA, is the U.S. law that finally guaranteed equal rights for people with disabilities. What year did the ADA become law? So the possible answers are A, 1936, B, 1985, C, 1990, or D, 2008. Mind you, this is when it was first made a law, not when it was revised. So that's your trivia question. Like I said, pop it in the comments for this stream, pop it in the comments in the community if that's easier for you, or send me an email. Thank you all for joining, and please keep those pictures coming. Keep showing me what you're doing to celebrate accessibility, even if it's something as small as a picture of yourself watching the videos or fixing a document. I want to see it. Let's celebrate it. All right, we'll be back at 3. The interview with Kendra will be unleashed. Will be launched on the channel at 1. And then the video answer to the first trivia question will launch at 2:30. And you will get to see me doing something very crazy. So stick around for that. If you can, in the meantime, get some lunch, have some fun, and we'll see you later.